do relate with others. So it's a good idea always to start recording. We don't want to lose any information or knowledge.
Yes, yeah, no, inshallah, always do remind me, and Jazakallah khairan, brother Shahid, for reminding us. So let us start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Those of us who just joined, Allahumma salli ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursaleen nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم ربنا زدنا علما وعملا ونورا وهدى وعافية يا أرحم الراحمين إنك على كل شيء قدير. Yes, so anybody have any question, please feel free to ask.
Can you please give just a quick view about the Wa, Fa, and Summa? You
Yes,
were telling
so
before.
there was a question about that what's the difference between wow and fa and summa. So they are all of them are haruf atf, yeah, connectors basically, yeah. Uh, so wow is a harf atf, fa is also a harf atf, summa. So what is the difference? So if I say I gave an example over here, dakhala hamidun wa bilalun. So, Dakhala Hamidun wa Bilalun, there is wow does not give you the tartib, which is the sequence, yeah, or the order of their entrance. So, Hamid and Bilal entered. It could be that Bilal entered first, Hamid later, or Hamid first, later, or both of them together. No, we do not know any tartib. Maybe they entered, one entered after half an hour of the other. So there is no tartib, there is no sequence, and we don't know the time also that. Yeah. But if I say dakhala Hamidun fa Bilalun, there is also a tartib and time also. I know that the Hamid entered, and right away after that Bilal entered. There was not too much of a time difference, yeah, between the two of them. So there is a tartib also, the sequence. We know that this is Hamid entered first and then Bilal entered. And then if I say dakhala Hamidun thumma Bilalun, now there is tartib that Hamid entered first and then Bilal entered, but there is no, I do not know the time. They could be entered, right. Hamid entered. We know Hamid entered first because thumma means that he entered first, but it could be Hamid entered and after 1 second Bilal entered, or after 5 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour. We don't know that part. Yeah? And I gave another example over here that Yarkau al Imamu, Imam went into Raku, or Imam is doing Raku, Fal Mamumu, and right away with him the Mamum. Mamum means Imam means the leader of the prayer. Mamum means the people who are being led. Yeah, the Musallin behind him are known as Mamum. So that is an example given.
Is
Uh,
is it if we say dakhala Hamidun qabla Bilalun,
yeah, so those you can, there are many
that
ways
could
to
be
say
the
this. Yeah, so
Mhm.
there are many ways to say a sentence just like in English. Yeah, so no problem
Okay.
with that. Yes,
Thank you, brother.
you're welcome.
So at some places, Qasim bhai, after particularly I see with after harf atf, there is a lam to start either verb or sometime an ism, and with the sukoon on it,
Yeah.
Is that, are we gonna call it, is it something else or is it the same thing as lam ibtidaiya, like,
No,
how to,
that is a lam of command.
okay.
So that is a, so the second person, how do we command a second person?
Hmm.
How do we command a second person? The one who is in front of us.
with the Amr.
No, the fellow Amr, right? So we
Right.
use fellow Amr to command somebody who is in front of us.
Yeah.
But to command first person or the third person, there is a lam which is known as lamu Amr.
Okay.
That is
It's
that
different than
lam.
Ibtidaiya.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is different than Ibtidaiya, and it is known as lamu Amr. So, that means that you are commanding a third person or your first person. You commanding yourself. I should do this. Yeah.
So that should come with the fail though, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. After that, you will be followed by, yeah. So if you see that, فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانُ. Yeah. So, فَلْيَنْظُرْ, in the man should look at himself, right? So.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Yeah, so that lam we will be studying in book 3, inshallah. Yeah. Now, the topics that which remain, we will cover, inshallah, in book 3. Now, I cannot say book 4, inshallah, so everything will be covered in book 3. There are some few very small topics which are not covered in these 3 books. Then those are basically advanced topics, and those we can cover later on as we come across them. So, but majority, I would say 95% of the Arabic grammar topics are covered, and the most useful ones, especially to understand the Quran Majid, are covered. Even at this level, Alhamdulillah, many of the ayahs of the Quran Majid, you should be, and we all should be able to understand them, knowing the verb and all of that. To be able to understand, the one thing that we are missing are the forms, which are extensively used in Arabic, and that part we have not done it yet. So anybody else have any other question?
I guess I have a question, but with regards to the homework, the last part. So maybe we will discuss this later. So
Yes, inshallah. But what is the question, so I can, see in my mind that how to answer that.
yes, I can tell you. I asked that question in the homework as well. And I sent it to you, so I can check there.
Yes.
Because I couldn't figure out is how to bring Lam Zaida with the Qasam.
Yes. Lam Zaida, yes. So that was a question that, Brother Fayaz asked, and with regards to that, I gave them the answer. So we did it, but we will do it again, inshallah. Yeah. So Lam Zaida,
So
we will do it.
for some reason I thought Lam Zaida does not actually come with Qasam.
Lam Zaida, there is a La Zaida. The homework,
La Zaida.
yeah.
Sorry,
So yes.
La Zaida.
So yeah, La Zaida does come with the qasam,
Okay.
because it comes in the Quran Majid. La uqsimu bihazal balad, right?
Yes.
So that is, yeah, and then Surah Qiyamah starts with uh, La as well. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I didn't say that I was right. I just said that for some reason, it was in my head. Wrong concept.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Inshallah, we will do that. Yeah.
So Qasim Bhai, there's one ayah in Nisa, وَلَوْلَا فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ وَرَحْمَتُهُ لَاتَّبَعْتُمُ الشَّيْطَانَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. So
Yes.
لَاتَّبَعْتُم, this lam is what we
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah. So
Lam
this Lam, we
al-Lahiqa.
have to know. We have to study it.
Oh, this one is not. I thought
Not
this
done,
is.
not
Okay,
done yet.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is not ibtidaiya or mudhalaqa
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah.
because it was not coming with inna. That's why I was saying that it's coming in the middle of the sentence. So I was just
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah, no, that's another lam that
okay.
will be
That's
we
another.
will be
Okay.
covering inshallah. Yeah. So
Okay.
so if we don't have a question, I can share with you a sentence that is we can see. Sorry, let me write it again. So يقيني أنه so why is it jumping here and there? يقيني أنه يقيني. Yeah. So what do you think is the translation? يقيني أنه يقيني.
Is with this lam is ya mutakallim here?
No, this is no, yeah, sorry. This is and there is no lam.
No, like ya
Yeah.
yaqini. This ya
Yaqini,
mutakallim
yeah.
here.
Yes, this first one is a ya mutakallim, yeah, yaqini.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Can I try?
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yaqini, I'm certain that he is. Yaqini, I'm certain that he is. He is certain.
Kasra, one has kasra, one doesn't have kasra. So
That last yakini is fi'al, right? Mudari.
So I can put a kasra here too, yeah, no problem with that.
okay.
Yeah, so sister is right for the first part. I am certain that
He.
he. So that is good. Yaqeen is certainty. Yaqini, it is my certainty. It is my yaqeen. Annahu, that he. Yaqini.
He will certain.
Then it will not make sense, yeah? So there is a verb which is known as waqa yaqi. Waqa yaqi, right? We studied what's the meaning of it?
Chin.
What happened?
To protect.
He will
Yes,
protect me. Yes.
Mm.
I'm certain that he will protect me.
will protect me. Yes. So waqa yaqi. Waqa yaqi means to save or to protect, right? Waqina azab an-nar, yeah. So this is the just a sentence which says it is my certainty, it is my belief, it is my certain yaqeen that he will save me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala goes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yeah. So first one, this is yaqeen is our mubtada. Yaqeen is coming as a mubtada. Yaqeeni, it is a certainty of mine. Annahu, that he. Yaqeeni, the second one is a verb. Waqa yaqi, from yaqi. Ni is nun waqaya. Ya is your mafulun bihi, that he will protect me. So it is my certainty that he will protect me, and
So
we are all
so
we
the
all
roots of first one and the last one is completely different, right?
yes, yeah, exactly. They look the same, but context and our knowledge is telling us what do they mean, because otherwise it is my certainty that he it is my certainty. Doesn't make sense, right? So the second one is a verb wakayaki. It is my certainty that I am sure that He will save me, and may Allah Ta'ala save all of us and our families.
Amen.
And may Allah Ta'ala give us this yaqeen, because they say that uh, husnul zan about Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala is something very, very important. Yeah. So ana bi zanni abdi. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says in a Hadith Qudsi that ana bi zanni abdi, that I am the way my servant thinks of me. Yeah. So if you think of him as a merciful, then he is merciful. Yeah. So we all think of him, and it should be our yaqeen that inshallah he will save us. Yes.
Correct.
Um,
The word yaqeen is as a masdar, right?
that's correct. Yes.
Fail is yakana. Do you know what bab is it from?
I think
Called Waqa Yaqiya, then it is
no, it's not from wakayaki.
It's
If
yakana.
aukana, I think it is from
Aukana.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I don't have it right now, so I'll have to think about it and
That's
see.
okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but I'll keep it in mind. If I come across, I'll share with you, inshallah. Yeah, so should be wakana. If you let's can check wakana from there, we can see.
So we are talking about yaqeen, that is the translation certain, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So how can the word certain be? It's a noun, right?
It is a noun. Yes.
So we are looking for like the verbal form. What are we thinking about right now? It is a noun.
It is a noun. So coming over here as a mubtada. So
Yeah.
yaqini, certainty of mind is
Yes.
that anna is that who
Yeah.
that he
He.
yaqini he will save me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your question? I
No,
didn't
the
get.
brother was asking about the bab, so I
Yeah,
didn't get.
no, so he's asking about, brother is asking, where is the yaqeen word coming from?
The root
Okay,
is
root
ya,
word.
qaf,
Okay.
ya, qaf and noon is
Ya
different.
qaf and okay, yakana.
Okay.
I thought it was wakana, but it is yakana. So let's check ya qaf and noon. It's not,
Yeah, yaqana.
yeah.
So
So let's
yaqeen, second
ya
yaqeen,
qaf and noon. Yeah, so yaqina yawqanu. And then the masdar from it is giving is yaqnun and yaqanun, to be sure, certain, and it's giving that yaqeen means certainty, certitude, conviction. Yaqinan we use all the time. It's coming as a mafulun mutlaq. Yaqinan, certainly, surely, positively. Yeah.
so second yaqini is the khabar anna fi mahalli marfu rafa.
So yes, yeah. So this is my mubtada. Yaqeen, first yaqeen is my mubtada
Mm.
plus mudaf,
Mm.
ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi.
Mm.
Yeah. And then whole thing is my khabar for this mubtada, right?
Mm.
And then within that khabar, anna is min akhawatu inna, who is our ismu inna, ismu anna. And then yaqini, which is a jumla failure, he is protecting me or he will protect me, is your jumla failure coming as a khabar for this in anna.
Mm.
And then within that, yaqini is your mudare marfu,
Mm.
and noon is your noon waqaya, and ya is your mafulun bihi.
Mm.
So just a sentence that I wanted to share with you instead of if anybody has any question, feel free. Otherwise, I was just sharing so that we use the time, inshallah, to learn something.
Ustaz, I have got a question here. So the dictionary says it's on Bab Seen, okay, Samia. So will be yay or something like that. It's gonna be different, right? Yep.
Yaqina. Yaqina yawqanu.
Yaqina yay.
No, it's Bab Samia Yasma'u, yeah. So yawqanu.
No, but it's not. It doesn't have a wow. It has a ya in the root. Yay.
Yaykanu, yeah. Yaqina yaykanu, yes.
How do we get to yaqini from there?
From there, it doesn't give me as a master. Hence, where does not give me as a master. It says it's another noun underneath. It says yaqeen is another noun from it, which means certainly. Yeah.
So I'm talking about the yaqini fi'l, in which we are connecting the ya mutakalim as maf'ulun bihi. How do we get there? Okay,
Confused.
yaqi. Okay, got it. Thank
Yeah. This
Alhamdulillah.
mudare is based on this waqayati.
Yeah.
So it's a different verb.
Yeah.
Both of them are from different verbs. Yeah. So
Yeah, so yeah, the sentence is good. Like we need to change our think process. Yeah, yakini.
yeah, exactly. That's the tongue twister. Basically, it is, it's basically it's like a puzzle to your mind that what's going on over here. Yeah. So and that's the beauty of Arabic.
Yeah, inshallah.
Brother, can you translate it once again?
Yes, it is my certainty that He will save me. We put all our eggs in Allah Ta'ala's basket. Basically, that they say don't put all your eggs in one basket. We did. We put in. We trust in Allah and we put all of our eggs with Him. We have no worry about that. That's Him. We just. So this is what it means that yaqini, it is my belief, it is my certainty that He will save me. So the first yaqeen is coming from yaqana. Ya qaf nun. Yaqana or yaqina? Some bab samia, right?
Yaqina.
Yeah. Sorry, just something happened to my screen. Yeah, so yaqina, which means to be certain, yes. Okay, so anybody has any other question or anything? We still have 5 more minutes, inshallah.
Yes, brother.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa
Okay,
alaikum
how
assalam.
can we say it that indeed he will save me? Yaqini annahu
Yeah.
yaqini. Okay, but I'm trying to add inna into it. Where would we add inna?
Yeah, so Anna already have that, yeah. So it's also if emphasis is there, You
Okay.
cannot use inna and anna together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So an is not just that, it's for
Yeah.
surety also, right?
Yes. Yeah. Anna has also her. It's a harf tawkid also. Yes.
Okay. Jazakallah khair.
Walak. So you
Assalamu
cannot
alaikum,
use
Brother
both
Qasim.
of them. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I think you're correct. It's yakina and yasabab samia
Yeah. So
and masdari yaknun.
yes. So it's bab is so ya fatha. Yeah.
Yeah. And
No,
masdar beca
bab samia yasmau. No,
yeah,
yaqina. Bab
yeah,
samia. So yaqina.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yasmau, yeah.
Yeah. So samia yasmau.
Yeah. And then his masdar is yaknun.
Yes. Masdar is yaqina. Yes.
And then
Jazakallah.
yaqeen is the ism nouns comes.
Yeah, it's a noun. I think it's on the wazn of fa'ilun, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yaqinun, fa'ilun. Yeah. So you have some of the nouns which come on these wazns, and yaqeen is coming on the wazn of fa'ilun.
Is a mubalagha then?
Yeah. So deep certainty. Yeah. So
Correct.
fa'ilun, yaqinun.
Isma mubalagha, yeah.
It's a sigha mubalagha. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's correct. This sentence, by the way, was shared by Dr. Abdul Rahim in one of his videos. So I like that and I just wanted to share. So just to use our time, instead of just waiting.
Yeah, I was also looking at word sallu in the sallu in comes one of the sigas in fi'l amr
Yes.
comes for the other meaning with the other root. It's ya swad and lam. So ya what am I saying? Swad, lam, and ya
Yes.
as well. So yeah, it can be confusing when two sigas,
Yeah.
you have to think about this really carefully.
That's correct. Yeah.
yes, correct. There are two words, swad lam waw and swad lam ya.
Yeah.
And one is to burn, actually. Be
Yeah.
careful with that.
Yeah. One is to roast or Wasal al-Jahim comes in the Quran Majid as well. Yes. May Allah Ta'ala protect all of us.
Yes, Swad, Lam, Sallu actually as a Fi'l Amr also comes in Quran Majid with Swad, Lam, Ya. So that's what really confused me when I read that ayah,
Yes.
and then I started looking at it.
Yeah. Its Arabic is very, very sensitive. Yes. That's why, there's small mistakes can change the meaning, So Sister Shajriya was asking, she sent me a dua that, and Alhamdulillah that we are now pondering, So she sent me a dua that somebody, she was taking some course on, they sent it to her, and to her, it did not make sense because how can it have a Dhamma instead of according to her understanding was supposed to be Fatha. So she sent it to me that this is confusing me why it should not be a Dhamma, should be a Fatha because it is coming as a Mafulun Bihi. So I checked the hadith it was hadith from Sahih Muslim and she was right. It's supposed to be a Fatha. So they make a mistake and put it a Dhamma. So my point is that Alhamdulillah, and I was so thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He has given us this knowledge that we can see now, and our mind goes and we wonder and we ponder that it's supposed to be like this. So we're able to see that and catch that. So that is a big, big blessing, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so it is 9 o'clock. Inshallah, we can start. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. Allahumma anfa'na bima allamtana wa allimna ma yanfa'una. Rabbana zidna ilman ajma'in. Rabbana zidna ilman wa amalan wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah. Ya Arhamar Rahimin. اللهم صل على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين. So go ahead, let us start with the homework inshallah. The nouns are either. So brother Anwar, go ahead, let us know. Nouns are either.
Excuse me. The nouns are either declinable or indeclinable.
Yes.
All in Arabic, mu'rabun or mabniun.
Yes. So declinable or indeclinable.
Indeclinable.
And they are called in Arabic either declinable or called mu'rabun. Yeah. So
yeah,
mu'rabun
and
or mabniyun. So mabniyun. Mabniyun. That is good. Mabniyun. That is good. MashaAllah. You can lower your hand. Sister Nida, go ahead. So next one. Declinable nouns are mabni. Is it true or false?
It is false. Declinable. Yeah, the first one is false.
Yeah. So that is, and second one.
That is
Declinable
true.
nouns are mu'rab. They are that is true.
And the third one is majority of nouns are mu'arab. This is false.
Yes. My screen goes into this AI mode. I don't know how to turn this thing off. If anybody knows, please.
Which AI is this, brother? Gemini or what?
I don't know. I don't know. I have.
What device are you using?
Yeah, this one has Gemini.
Okay. So yeah, hold on.
I don't know how to turn this thing off, but it's okay. We
And
can
is it a tablet?
Yeah, it is a tablet, yes.
Okay.
So it's just if I click on it, has my hand on it, of course I have to write it on it and it goes into this AI and I don't want that. So anyway, so that is good, Sister Nida, for helping us out with that. Sister Shajaria, the name Bilalun, Bilalan, Bilalin is an example of, is it Takdiri, Farai or Asli? Asli, right? Asli, yeah. So that is easy. This homework was basically to get used to the terminology. Just I wanted to make sure that to emphasize the fact and make all of you to write it. So which is good. You did good, very, very well. Because yes.
Yes, sorry, go ahead. Alamatul i'rabi asliyatu. So how we will say alamat of i'rab is asliya, is it?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Are we going to put the يعني الأصلية يعني is an out of علامته, right? يعني ending.
It's a khabar.
Well, it depends, if it's it's not a khabar because khabar supposed to be most of the time is supposed to be nakira. Yeah. So it is, sister is right. It is not of alamatu. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But if you put it as a khabar, no issue with that too. Yeah. So no problem with that. But it is actually a not for alamatu al-i'rabi al-asliyatu. Yeah. So
How can we change it to khabar?
asliyatun.
But
because
has like
alamatul
and
i'rabi
does not have
asliyatun.
Yeah, so most of the time, just a normal is that your khabar is nakira. Yeah, so we will say alamatul arabi without al asliyatun, that it is coming as a khabar. Over here, it is just a statement that we can say in English, we will say that original signs of Arab. So we put original over here, original signs of Arab, meaning that it is coming as a Naat Manut. Yeah.
This is not a full sentence, right? This is
It's not a
Alamat
full sentence.
Arabi,
No, no.
Mudaf alayhi relation, and then al asliyatu is not for the Alamat.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
I got thrown off by the translation with is. So yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
But alamatu is plural and asliyatu is.
Yeah. Why is that?
Oh yeah, mamnu no kullu jama muannas.
Yeah, kullu jama muannas. Yeah. So that is good. Yeah. So whose turn is it? Sister Shajriya, you did yours, right? Sister Asma Azim, next one. The nouns.
Assalamualaikum, brother.
Walaikum assalam.
The nouns Talibani, Talibaini, Talibaini are example of Alamatu til Arab al Fariyatu, because they have secondary
Okay,
endings.
so yeah, and so they are secondary endings. And next we have Brother Shahid.
The nouns small khamsatu are alamatul arabi al-friyatu.
Yeah, Fariyatu, basically secondary. That is good. This is just revision, inshallah. So
Is it not fara'iyatu? Fara'iyatu.
yeah,
Fara'i.
Fariyatu, yeah. Ain should be pronounced, yes. Go ahead, Brother Taki, next one.
Next one is al-Mustashfa. Al-Mustashfa is Alamatul Arabi al-Taqdiriyu. This is one of the question which I asked, like it stays all same, right? Al-Mustashfa, al-Mustashfa, al-Mustashfa.
Mustashfa, yes, exactly. So it is same. So there was a point that sister made last time, that what about like Musa, Isa, and those, yeah. So are they mamnu min as-sarf, or are they mabni? Yeah. So
Taqdiri.
Taqdiri, yes, yeah. So they Taqdiri, or they are mamnu min as-sarf. So they fall into both categories. I was checking. They fall into both categories. How? They are mabni. They are, sorry, mamnu min as-sarf, because they are alam, non-Arabic nouns, names which are mamnu min as-sarf, like Ibrahima, and also their ending. So if Musa is coming as a file, then there is a dhamma at the end, which is estimated taqdiri. Okay, but if it is coming as a mansoob, there is a fatha at the end, which is taqdiri fatha. Yeah? But if they are coming as a majroor, there is a fatha as well, which is estimated, because mamnu min as-sarf will have a fatha, right, for mansoob and majroor. Yeah, so they fall into both categories. Yeah, so that is a small point that I wanted to make clear. That is good to know, inshallah. Not a huge issue.
And we change too, right? If it's a majroor state, we're going to say fatha muqaddara.
Yes,
لأنه
that's correct. Yes, yeah. So if it is coming as a majroor, then we will say that it is there is a fatha muqaddara li'annahu min asma'ul mamnu min as-sarf. Yes.
But we will not say the mabni and then
They are not mabni. No. They are not mabni. They are not mabni. They are not mabni. They are mamnu min as-sarf. And remember, mabnu min as-sarf are in the first category. They do not fall in the mabni category, right? They are morab.
So in some cases they are morab, or always?
They are always morab.
Okay.
Yeah, they are always morab. And they under the Morab, they fall into two categories, because under Morab you have three categories, right? You have the Asliya, these are written over here, Asli, Farai, and Taqdiri, right? Farai, we said that Mamnu min as-sarf is here. Mamnu min as-sarf is here, and Taqdiri is here, which is the top one. Musa falls into both. Okay, falls into both.
Yeah,
So,
primarily they fall under Mu'rab, not Mabni. Then,
oh, that is yeah.
yeah. And the Taqdiri, I mean, Ya takes here Dhamma because of Al. So here, Al Taqdiri, this is actually, it's a primary haraka here, primary alama. Yeah, and Ya usually doesn't take Dhamma though.
It is mankus, right, sir? Like it will not take.
Al Taqdiri,
No, mankus should be in the root, I think.
it should be, no, that,
Or yes.
that has a tanween in there after.
Yeah, so Taqdiriyu, let me just check how did maybe I make a mistake. I don't know. It's supposed to be. Let's check how did the Dr. Saab wrote. It was written in our
Brother, it has Dhamma on it.
yeah, it has Dhamma, can take Dhamma. So Dhamma is heavy, but it's not impossible.
Yeah.
Al-I'rabu al-Taqdiriyu. Yeah, Dr. Saab wrote
Because
down.
there's name Ali, we just write Ain Lam Ya. But actually, in fact, when we see with Arab, it is Aliyu with Shadda and Dhamma.
With Tanween.
No, Dhamma only. Ali, we say, but it is Ali, Hadrat Ali name is Aliyu, in fact, actually. So it is like it is a.
So share the screenshot. We can see.
Taqdiri maybe.
Yeah. So share the screenshot if you see it. Share it, and then we can see why is it written like that. Yeah. But this is correct. So this part is correct. Yeah. According to Dr. Saab, English key has the same thing. So this is
So
you can have.
which and this haraka is this falls under the primary
Yes. Yeah, primary, yes.
Because it is visible.
Yeah. But don't confuse, because now you are saying it falls under primary, then people are saying, oh, it's Taqdiri and primary, what so that part makes it not confused.
No, I'm talking about the word itself.
Exactly. So question like this, then it can confuse the class that what are we talking about, right? So that's why that's my suggestion, not to confuse the two, inshallah.
Yeah. We're just trying to understand the word.
Yeah. Let's go ahead with Brother Fayaz, the next one.
The noun Makkata is an example of Alamatul I'rabil Far'iyatu.
Far'iyatu, yes, mashallah. So that is good. Next, Sister Asma Azim.
The noun pen and kalami. My pen is an example of Alamatul I'rabil Taqdiri.
Yes, Taqdiri. That is good, mashallah. So next we have Brother Shahid.
The noun al-Qadhiyu is marfu and majroor is an example of Alamatul Arabi Taqdiriyu.
Yeah. So it is Taqdiri. That is good. So
Brother, shouldn't it be Qadi and not Qadiyu?
Al-Qadi, that's what brother said.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in marfu and majroor. Yeah. But when it's mansub, it can take a fatha, no problem with that. Yeah. Okay, so that takes care of our first question. Now list 7 categories of mabni nouns and provide an example of each. So Brother Fayaz, let's do one of them.
One is Zamairun.
Yeah.
Huwa, Huma, Hum.
Yeah. All of the Damair are.
Yeah, Damair. Yeah.
Or mabni. Next, Brother Taki, give me another one.
Al-Asma al-Istifham, Mata, Man.
That is good. Yeah. Brother Rashid, give me another category from Mabni. Brother Rashid, we can't hear you. Let's go with Brother Shahid. Maybe Brother Rashid is away. Brother
Asmaul
Shahid.
Mawsula,
Asmaul Mawsula. That is good.
Allazi, Allati,
Yeah, those are,
except Allazani.
yes, except duals. Both Allatani also will be the same. Yeah. So Allazani, Allatani, duals are not. The duals are more up. Yeah. So what will be the Allazani and what will be the mansub and majroor of Allazani?
Allazina,
No.
Lazaini.
Allataini.
Yeah. Allazani, Allazaini, Allazaini. Yeah. Allazina is plural, so that cannot
Yeah.
be right. So then Allatani, Allataini, Allataini. Yeah. That is good, mashallah. Brother, next is Brother Taki again. So give me another one example from
Asma
Mabni.
al-Ishara,
Asmaul Isharati. Yeah. give
Hada,
me-
Dhalika,
Yeah.
Tilka.
Yeah. And what about their duals?
Dual is Hadani, Hadaini, Hadaini, so that will be Morab.
Morab, mashallah. That is good. The next is
Now,
Brother.
Dhalika and Tilka will be same way dual will be, or?
No. What's the dual of Zalika?
I don't know what the dual.
The dual of Zalik.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zalika is, I think, Zanika, right?
Zanika, Zainika, Zainika.
Yeah, yeah. Zanika, Zainika, yeah, Zainika, and Tanika, Tainika, Tainika, yeah. So that is the dual of it. Mashallah, that is good. Yeah, yeah. We practice so that we remember, inshallah. Next is Brother Rashid. If you are there, give me another example. I think we are only left with two more, right? Three more. So one is Zarf, which is some zuruf. So amsi, haiso, for example, and then asmaul fail are also mabni. So asmaul fail, remember, they are mabni and they are nouns. Yeah. So give me an example of asmaul fail.
Hayya.
Hayya. So if we
Amin.
say,
Amin.
Oof.
yeah. So if I say hayya ala salati. Okay, so who can analyze it for me?
Come to the Salah.
Yes, come to the salah. That's the translation. Analyze.
Oh, sorry. So Hayya is
Mubtada.
Ismul Fail.
Yeah, ismul fail. Yes, so
Allah is Jar
ismul
Majroor.
fail, but
مبتدأ مبني على الفتح
Mubtada as well.
في محل رفع.
yes, exactly. Yeah. So mubtada, Brother Abdurrahman, say it again.
Yes, مبتدأ مبني على الفتح
Yeah.
في محل رفع.
Yes. Why we say fi mahalli rafin? Because mubtada is supposed to be marfu. So we say
Yes.
fi mahalli rafin because we say that it is coming over here where supposed to be a marfu. So it is mabni. So mubtada ismul feli mabniun ala fatha fi mahalli rafin mubtada.
Yes.
Ala is harf jar. Salati is majroor. Jar
Yeah.
wa majroor.
شبه الجملة.
Shibul
Khabar.
Jamla Khabar.
Khabar. So now we can analyze our part of the azan also. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. So
How Salah, how we will respond? Is it Hayya al Salah itself or La hawla wa la quwwata? I say.
yeah. So we are supposed to say La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. La hawla wa la quwwata. Yeah. So that is we respond to the azan with as the caller says, except with Hayya ala salah and Hayya al falah, we say La hawla wa la quwwata. Okay, so that is good. Did we miss any category? Compound numbers, ahada
Compound
ashara.
numbers.
Yeah, ahada ashara and all of that is also there. Yeah. So next,
Except for Except for number 12, right?
Except for number 12, yes, that's correct, yes.
Also, brother, one more thing. As I wrote down in the homework, it sometimes put a small shart as mabni as well, like aynama.
A small what? Istifham?
A small shart, like the word aynama.
Ainama. Hmm.
Brother, are you trying to say Hinama?
No,
But Ainama is
A small shart,
Yeah.
yani the
I
condition.
have it. I have
Yeah.
it as well. A small shot. And man ma aina.
Yes. But Dr. Saab did not mention it here. I think his meaning is a small istifham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man
So
question mark.
Ainama,
Yes.
yeah. But as a harful shart, as a small shart, I'm not really sure. It's not put in the English key though. Yeah. So we'll have to see.
That's correct. It's not in Madina Books. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, but it could be you could be right. I'm not really sure. Yes.
Ustaz, can I ask a question about Ismail Fiel?
Yeah.
Can we not do the i'rab taking it as amr, fi'l al-amr?
No, because they are ism.
But
It's
it is
ism.
bamani al, right?
Yeah, they have the force of a verb, but they are ism.
So if we do uffin, then we are going to call it ismul fail and not going to do the rest of the i'rab. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I've checked.
so I would take it as a noun instead of a fail because it's a small fail, right? So, but you can check. How can we check? We can see how is often analyzed by the Arab books. You know, wherever.
Ismul fail mudarin bimane. That's a difficult word.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what it is saying that, so they are taking it as a fail, ismul, because it has the strength of a verb. Yeah. So
So we are going to analyze it like a verb, but we're going to mention it. It's ismul fail. Is that?
yes, so that would be another possibility. Yes. Yeah.
Rest of the sentence is going to be if we have mafulun bihi, then I'm going to, or file. Any file is going to be mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta in case of hayya. So, yani, okay.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
So you have both options. Yeah. But I go with the easy one. Always easy one. Yeah. So that's sunnah also to go with the easy one. But yeah, so you can do that way also, make it as a fellow amr. Yes. Okay, so let us continue, inshallah. Brother Rashid, if you are there, we still can't hear you. So Brother Rashid's hand is up, but he's not there. So Brother Fayaz, let's do number 1.
Okay, the sentence is Talibu Mushtahidun. The student is hardworking. So we have to emphasize this sentence by Lamu Ibtida, which comes in front of the sentence. So it is Lat Talibu Mushtahidun.
Yeah, so we don't say see, it went into AI mode. Sorry about that. It's just have to now. I don't know how to turn this thing off. Okay. So we cannot put, lam and then at-talibu. Yeah. So this alif, we do not put it. Just like lillahi, we don't do that. Same with the lamu ibtada also. The alif of al goes away. Yeah? So lat talibu mujtahidun. Yeah. It was just like if you always remember that one ayah, walal akhiratu khairul laka min al ula. Surah
Yes.
Wadduha, ayah number, I believe 3. So always remember that as an example. So you can take a look how to write it also. So not after that, you don't need an alif. Lat talibu mujtahidun. That is good. Next, we go with brother. Is it brother Fayaz, your turn, or you
No,
did?
I'm just done.
Okay, so you can lower your hand, brother Shahid. Emphasize the original sentence by inna.
Inna talibu mujtahidun.
Inna talibu or ba?
Taliba.
Inna taliba, yes. Inna taliba mujtahidun. Mujtahidun, that is good. We go with brother Taki. Emphasize the original sentence with
Inna and
both
lam.
inna and lam ibtada.
So, inna taliba la mujtahidun.
So, inna taliba la mujtahidun. Mujtahidun. And now, what is this lam called now?
Now lam muzhaliqa.
Yeah, lam. Lamu zahlakat.
Muzahliqa. Okay.
Zahlakat. Lamun muzahlakatun or lamu muzahlaka.
Sir, can you explain, sir, this ibtada?
Yes, so lamu mubtada. So there is a lam which comes in the beginning of the sentence, which has no effect on the mubtada. Okay, it comes in the beginning of the sentence and it emphasizes the meaning. Yeah. So the example is walal akhiratu khairul laka min al ula. Surah Wadduha. Do take a look, and when you pay, so I want everybody to make a page which on top say Lamu Ibtada, and then write down this example, write down your own notes that this is a lam, this is a la, basically that whole lam. Yeah, so la, which is lam that comes in the beginning of a sentence, it emphasizes the sentence and it has no effect on the ending of the noun which follows it. So it is just a particle of emphasis, and the name of it is known as lamu ibtada. Now, when you can also emphasize a sentence with inna. Inna is also a particle of tawkid, so you can also emphasize with that. That's another. But now, if you want to emphasize even more, then you can bring both of them together. So now inna and lamu ibtada, they both want, they both supposed to come in the beginning. So one of them, which is lam, gives up and says, okay, inna can stay in the beginning and I will go to the end, somewhere else. Sometimes to the khabar, sometimes to the jar wa majroor. Write down their example of wal asr innal insana la fi khusr. Yeah. So this la is lam muibtada, which was in the beginning, but because of inna, it came in the middle, and now it is not called lamu ibtada anymore, because how can we call it lam of beginning when it is not in the beginning? This has a special name which is known as lamu muzahalakatun. Yeah, lamun muzahalakatun, a displaced lam. A displaced lam. Yeah, where did it get displaced from? From the beginning, it got displaced in the towards the end, and this lamu ibtada is used in the Quran Majid a few times, but lamu muzalaka used extensively. Yeah. So inna fi khalqi samawati wal ardi la ayatun. Yeah. So it comes in the Quran Majid a
But
lot.
when it is when it is in the beginning, the name is different, and when it is in the middle, we call it Muzailika. When it is in the starting, we call it Ibtidaiya.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah.
Brother
So
Qasim?
emphasis.
But the meaning is same, right? Meaning is
Meaning is same. Basically, even translators will not be able to translate it because inna is there, lam is there. So how can you say, surely, surely, surely? Two times you will say, no, you cannot. Yeah. So you will say only once. So the meaning is not there. That's why, but when you see a sentence with inna and lam or muzalaka there, you know that it is emphasized a lot. Yeah.
lam, skating lam can come without inna, right? Or with the inna only.
The skating lam will come with inna because otherwise it will go in the beginning because it's originally a lam ibtada. Otherwise, if inna is not there, it will come in the beginning then. Then it takes its spot again. So yeah, so it will come always with inna. Yes.
So, Brother Qasim, I have a question in this. So, for example, if we write a sentence with lamul ibtida'i and we say let talibu mujtahidun. So will it just be that lam is lamul ibtada and then we have the analysis of lam and then we have talibu, it will be our mubtada'un and then mujtahidun will just be the khabar and that's it, yeah?
That's it, yes, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so but with inna we will say ismu inna.
Lam al-muzakhalaqa, yeah.
So yeah, that is there, yes. So the reason I am letting us know is that Lamu Muzalaka is used extensively in the Quran Majid, so it's better that we understand it and we make our own notes. So make a note, Lamu Ibtada at the top, and then you write down that then when this Lam is displaced from Ibtada, from the beginning to the middle, then it is called Lamu Muzalaka too. And then for that, you can write down examples as well from the Quran Majid, inshallah. Okay. Now next bonus was bring qasam before the sentence. Yeah. So whose turn is it? Brother Shahid?
Mine.
Oh, brother, yes. Yeah. So
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes. So when we talk about qasam, shall I bring Allah's name and the
Yeah.
wow in the beginning? So
Yeah.
so
So about
wallahi. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead. You were saying something, please.
Yeah. So I wanted to say that we, as a creation, we are not allowed to take an oath by anything else
Yes.
except
Allah.
with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the
Yes.
Allah. Yeah. So wallahi, yeah. So I cannot say, any other noun over here. I have to swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. So
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead, wallahi.
Yes. Wallahi. Wallahi talibu mujtahidun.
I have a question. Assalamu alaikum. Can we as a creation use tallahi as well?
Yeah, so that part I was going to explain.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yeah, I'll do that. So, wallahi at-talibu mujtahidun, bring qasam before the sentence. So this is qasam is brought. Now, whose turn is it? Brother Taki?
Yes.
Let's bring
Second
lamu.
is lam zaida. So we say la wallahi wallahi talibu mujtahidun.
Yeah,
La
la
wallahi
wallahi
talibatun at-talibu mujtahidun.
mujtahidun. So basically, if somebody has a doubt that they don't know this boy is really a lazy boy or something in principal's office, then somebody else says, and teacher says, La wallahi at-talibu mujtahidun, that what you are thinking about the student is not right. By Allah, this student is, or the student is very hardworking. Yeah, is hardworking. Yeah. So this la is known as la zaida. It is used in the Quran Majid. La uqsimu bihazal balad. Yeah. Now in here you can also say, for example, if when I say bring qasam before the sentence, you can also say uqsimu billahi. Yeah. So you can bring in the noun and a verb also. Qasama, you can bring it uqsimu, I swear. Yeah. Uqsimu billahi, that is fine too. Or you can say wallahi. Wow, this wow we will learn later is known as waw al-qasam. It is a harf jar and it is used to take an oath. Yeah. So whatever comes after it is what you are taking the oath oath upon. Yeah. Now there are wow is one of them. You can also use ta. You can also use ba, billahi, tallahi, and ba takes a kasra, ta takes a fatha. Also in the Quran Majid comes e wa rabbi, e wa rabbi. Tallahi, billahi. Yeah. So these are different. You can use any of these. Tallahi, billahi, e wa rabbi. Yeah. And then also it does not have to be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name, lafzu jalala, Allah only. You can also say wa rabbi. Yeah, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's any of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala you can take an oath upon, but not upon any creation. Yeah, so that is caution there.
So that I have added la after wallahi. This is la wallahi, but I have written wallahi la talibu.
Yeah, so you are bringing la muibtada over here, which is fine, no problem with. Yeah, wallahi la talibu mujtahidun, so that is fine. Yes.
Yeah, can you?
And when we are starting before wallahi, then we are adding alif with that, so that it is okay. It's not negating. It looks like negation. La wallahi.
Yeah, so it's not negation. It's this la is known as la az-zaida. This is negation of whatever thoughts are coming in your mind. So remember we spoke about it last time also, that this is how Arabs will say that if you buy a car and you are not sure and you show to your friend, he will say la wallahi jamila. Yeah, keep that, so
Emphasizing. It's not emphasizing.
it is emphasizing, is clearing your mind of the thoughts that you have in your mind. Yeah, so for example about the about the day of
La
judgment.
ilaha illallah.
No, that's a lot different. That's la nafiyatul lil jins. Yeah, so they were having doubts about the day of judgment. So la uqsimu, surah Qiyamah. Yes.
La uqsimu bihadhal balad.
La uqsimu.
It is in balad also, no? La uqsimu bihadhal balad.
Exactly. So those laws are known as la zaida. So I want all of us to make a page. On top say la zaida. Then write down these examples. Also write down the example I gave you, that la wallahi jamila.
So what's the meaning of Zaida?
Zaida means jamila. So
Jamilatun.
yeah. So Zaida means extra law that is brought in so that the doubts, the thoughts that the listener has in their mind, asking them to clear them, and then you take an oath and you say whatever you want to say. Okay.
So I understood it that la ka zaida comes only when we are doing any kind of qasam, right? Either uqsimu or either wallahi or either.
Yes, yeah, that is correct. Yeah.
Because otherwise it will be different law then,
Yeah. So law has many types. So that's why sometimes we say that can we have all the laws in one flyer or one document. We will do that towards the end, but in the beginning what we need to do is, as we learn one law, make a page on it, that this is, so now you should have a page which says La Zaida. Whenever you are confused about La Zaida, you go to that page. This is how I have been doing it. I have still my notes from previously, that any topic that you learn, for example, you learn Lam Muzalaka, make a page, type, and whenever you come across an example from the Quran Majid, check it and write it there, that this is my example from it. And when you are teaching it, then it will help you. But if you don't do that exercise, we are learning today, we know it today, we will forget tomorrow, inshallah. So, that's a part of our normal being a human being is we forget. But if you have written it down somewhere, then you can always go back to it, inshallah.
So
Brother,
La
to
Zaida and La Muzailka means beginning La, and this is different or same? For emphasizing, we do it now. So is the same La Zaida?
La Zaida is a la.
And
It's a
those
la.
are lam.
Oh, there is the
Lam.
alif.
Exactly. And there's one is lam, one is la, so that is different, yes.
Now, if I say that, is it safe to say that any la come before the any kind of qasam, it is called la zaida? Is it safe to say that? Or kind
We'll have to say, yeah, we'll have to see. But it doesn't come too much in the Quran Majid, so you don't have to worry too much about it.
Yeah,
It's
because
just,
otherwise, if la come, but anytime in param la qusumu or
yeah,
or-
yeah.
so
If you have a
it comes
la,
only before the qasam, right?
if you have a la and are followed by a qasam, I would say it is la zaida,
It is
yes.
la zaida.
Yeah, the same that we are talking about, yes.
There's another place like that combination of la and wala, when neither and nor. The la is
Yes.
zaida, la is zaida.
Yes, that la is zaida, but you won't have a qasam there, so that is an indication that, you won't see a qasam, yeah.
Brother,
With-
pass.
With
Yes,
this,
please go ahead, sister.
I was going to say that let's take 10 minutes break, inshallah. Back in 10 minutes, we will continue to talk, but we will not start the lesson. Yes, so inshallah. So yeah, go ahead, brother. You were saying something?
I guess sister was saying, so let her go first.
Please, I'll ask later. It's okay.
Oh, thank you, sister. So, yeah, brother, I have got two questions. First is that when we are going to translate it, it's still gonna be no, but by Allah, the student is hardworking. So is that correct? And
Yes, correct. Yeah. Normally
yeah.
they translate it as nay. Nay, I don't
Yeah.
know. We don't use nay in normal English, but yeah, normally they say nay or no. Yeah.
Yeah, and the second thing is that I was looking at the Arab books, and sometimes the grammarians they do call it, la nafiyatu lil jinsi as well instead of la zaida. So they have the both options. So because
No, la
ultimately it
nafiyatu
is
lil jins, it cannot be because has to have a after that.
Fatah on that.
Yeah, I have to have a ism which is mabni upon
Mansoob.
single fatha. Yeah, mabni upon single fatha.
yes, you are right. So perhaps that is an exception because I looked up for Naya and it was la uqsimu and I forgot the rest of it. And over there, the Jadwal he mentions that it is lam zaida, and in the footnotes he goes on to say that it is also it can be said that it is la nafiyatul lil jinsi.
So do share that with me.
Yeah,
Share
inshallah.
it in WhatsApp.
Inshallah.
You should have as you saw or come across.
I have it. Yeah.
That time you don't feel if you have something like this, you can always feel free to share with me.
Inshallah.
Check it. Yeah. So.
Inshallah.
I'm sorry, actually, I was away for that.
No
For some
problem.
reason.
No, if you need to
I
go
didn't
away,
want to
anybody needs to go away, please then lower your hand, because then otherwise I'm calling on
Yeah,
you.
it was
So
actually.
always lower your hand, mute yourself, lower your hand, and of course you can then do whatever.
Yeah, I was muted, but actually
No problem. No.
couldn't lower hand. It was very immediately actually because of sorry.
No problem. No problem.
Qasim, the law, when we say wallahi, la zaida cannot come after wallahi.
After no, comes before.
Okay.
So, brother, can you please tell me one more time when we bring in lam zaida, when what does it do to the sentence?
So I gave the example which was given by Dr. Abdul Rahim, that you bought a car and you are not sure that is it right price, the color is right or not, or is it good or not. You ask your friend and he says la wallahi jamila. What does it mean? Means that whatever thoughts you have in your mind, clear them. La clears those thoughts. Wallahi jamila, by Allah, it is beautiful. So this la, what does it do? It tells the listener that whatever thoughts you have in your mind about this topic, clear them. By Allah, it is beautiful. So when people were having doubts about the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals that la uqsimu bi yawmil qiyamah. Yeah. So whatever
Ustad,
thoughts you have,
La
or whatever,
ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah is the same.
yeah, no, sister, that la is la nafiyatul lil jins. La ilaha illallah, we spoke about that before. That is a la nafiyatul lil jins. That is a different, that is absolute negation. That's a different law. This
So
law
if
is,
the ism with fatha is coming, then we will think that that is nafiyata with jeans. And what
that's
about
correct.
this? What is the how we have to recognize this is
You will have a
the
qasam. You will have a qasam after it.
it's always after before kasam. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So you will be followed by a qasam, and that is basically clearing your mind that la uqsimu bi yawmil qiyamah, that whatever doubts you are having about the day of judgment, uqsimu bi yawmil qiyamah, I swear upon the day of judgment. Yeah, so don't have any thought that is going to happen.
Yeah,
So that's what it is.
that is a figure of speech in Arabic.
Exactly, yes. Yeah.
So that's like La ilaha also, sir.
La ilaha is la nafiyatu lil jins.
Brother Qasim?
Not this one.
No, not this one. No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Brother Qasim. Yes. So, فَلَا أُقْسِمُ بِمَا تُبْصِرُونَ from Surah Al-Haqqah, verse number 38. So it's the exact same thing which is over there, and the grammarian says that, what it is la nafiyatul lil jinsi. Can you check it, brother?
Yes, which did you share it already or no?
No, I haven't. If you want, I can just share it with you. How do I share it?
WhatsApp, you can WhatsApp.
Okay, just a second.
In the meantime, if anybody has any, we still have 2-3 minutes for our break. So inshallah.
Yes, I was talking about the E part. The translation says it is يعني the Arab says it's harfu ijab, يعني yes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it is.
so the wow is going to be the harfu jar wa qasmiya. No?
That's correct.
Fala uqsim, I can share the screen for Fala uqsim.
Okay, and another thing, Ustaz, if there is time, I just want to confirm that lam al-muzalaqa always comes on the khabr, whereas lam ibtidaiya comes on the mubtada always, and the mubtada can get muakhar sometimes, and it still will be called lam ibtidaiya, right or wrong?
We'll have to see an example. If you have an example, then that will make it.
So I think for it, because there is one, at least I know about in the Quran, in probably 28 or 29th juz. I have to check. I will get back to you, inshallah,
Okay.
because it had a structure in which Shibh Jumla Khabr was Muqaddam and the lamul ibtidaiya was on mubtada, but it was muakhar. So
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So that will make it make sense. But yeah, do share, inshallah.
Brother
Yeah,
Qasim,
inshallah.
Yes.
please see in the WhatsApp.
Yeah. So this is they are saying that la zaida and could be la nafiyatu lil jins, but where is it used? Which ayah number was it used in?
38 سورة الحاقة 38 فلا أقسم بما تبصرون.
Okay.
And with Fala, brother, all have then Fala Uksimu, and after that it starts with Bahar Fijr. Fala Uksimu. There are Fala Uksimu, there are 5 examples in Quran Pak. Fala Uksimu Bimawaqid Nujum, Fala Uksimu Ma Tubsirun.
Yes, you're right. But you know, the grammarian of Al Jadwal, he has
Yes.
mentioned over here. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
brother, if you look, brother Abdurrahman, if you look, it says that the ism is muqaddar after it. If you think of it as a la nafiyatul lil jins, then ismu la nafiyatul lil jins will be estimated. So that makes sense, yes. You see over here where it says number 1, aw hiya la nafiyatul lil jins, wal manfi biha muqaddarun.
The screen
Yes.
is not shared, brother. The screen
Yeah.
is not shared.
Yeah, it's not shared because I'm not sharing it. I'm just explaining to Brother Abdul Rahman only that it is saying that if you think of it as a la nafiyatul lil jins, then you have to estimate a ism after it, which is mansub upon single fatha.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so that is, yeah, so that's fine, inshallah.
The ism of la nafiyatul lil jins is mabni al fatha, right?
That's correct, yes. Always.
Brother Qasim?
So, Brother Qasim, for example, and now as we say that Lam Muzhaliqa, it is displaced because of inna when it takes place in the beginning, then Lam Muzhaliqa is added to khabar. Now here is a la wallahi talibu mujtahidun. And if we cannot bring lam for tawqid, lam mujtahidun. That would be incorrect because there is no inna. Is that correct?
We did bring it in the beginning here. I mean with the la mujtahidun.
But that is with inna. But I'm saying
Yeah.
this when we
No,
say
without inna, yeah. Without inna, yeah, I told you, without inna, it will, you are away maybe. Without inna, it will come in the beginning.
in the beginning. So when we say la wallahi, when the lam zaida comes, lam muzalika, there is no, I mean, for example, if I wrote, let's say, if I wrote la wallahi talibu lam mujtahidun, so that will be incorrect, right?
Yeah, yes, that will be incorrect. Yes.
So because there is no inna, therefore lam
Yes.
mujtahidun cannot come for
Yeah,
tawqid.
yeah. So you can say la wallahi lat talibu mujtahidun. You can bring it with the mubtada, yes.
But I mean, with la wallahi, lam tawqid still can come with talib, not with mujtahid.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, it can go on the mubtada. So yeah, so it will go on
But
the mubtada.
wallahi itself is tawqid and la wallahi is extra tawqid. And
Yeah.
after that, I don't think we need to use,
Yeah,
you
so
know,
we are talking, so Brother Rashid is talking hypothetically. Yeah, so otherwise, you don't need this much emphasis.
Yeah, but in
We
Quranic Karim, there is for
we
in
agree that,
laqad we used
yeah. So we
emphasis
agree
are
that,
there. So
all of us, we agree that the student is very hardworking. So let's leave it here and inshallah we will continue. Brother Nisar was saying something and then we will start our lesson, inshallah. Brother Nisar, go ahead if you are there.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Qasim. Yes, I checked it by the ayah 90 of Sumabat Qadar. Both Yaqut, Nur Yaqeen, and Dr. Fakhruddin Kubaba were saying is Zaida.
Is Zaida, okay.
Zaida. It comes in the term of Nafi.
Yes, okay.
or
Jazakallah
nafi
khairan.
lil qasam. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Jazakallah khairan for checking. Yeah. So, Brother Abdurrahman, sometimes apps have extra information as well, which is yours, right? But it is saying that if you treat it as a la nafiyatul lil jins, then you have to estimate a ismu la nafiyatul lil jins there. Yeah, so that part
Yeah.
is there. Alhamdulillah.
Jazakallah khair.
Alhamdulillah. So that's good, inshallah. So we continue. We were doing, I think we were reading our English key, right? So we need to continue with that, inshallah. We did up till here. So yeah. So we read up till here, and we are now reading from page number 8. And page number 8 talks about the nouns. When are they marfu? Yeah. When is a noun marfu? So nothing new here. We will this is just a summary of what we have learned is in book 1 and 2, inshallah. Yeah. So 6 cases when a noun can be marfu. Yeah. Yes, so number 1 is noun is marfu when it is mubtada or khabar. Allahu Akbaru, Allah is the greatest. So whenever a noun is mubtada or khabar, then it will be marfu. Number 3 is ismu kana. We know this already, that ismu kana is always marfu. So kana al babu maftuhan. Ismu kana always marfu. Khabar inna, we know that is also always marfu. And then file, we know file is always marfu. Khalaqana Allahu, lafzu jalala is marfu over here, coming as a file. So file is always marfu. And then naib file is always marfu. This naib file, we are, I think, 2-3 lessons away from it. We have not studied yet. So number 6, this we will be studying very soon, inshallah, naib file. Other than that, so these are in Arabic, these are the 6 nouns which are always marfu. Yeah, so category of marfu. Mansoob are more. Mansoob are more, so I believe it's about 13 or so. Yeah. So this mentions over here 11, but I think actually there are about 13 of them which are mansoob always. Yeah. So let's see which ones we have done and which ones we have not done yet. Yeah. So when is
Brother,
a
what does
noun?
naib means?
Naib means deputy. So that is, we will learn that very soon. Two lessons away, inshallah. Yeah. So we will learn that, inshallah. So naib means deputy. Yeah. So we have naib sadr.
Oh,
That
sadr.
means,
Okay.
yeah. So we always say, naib in Urdu all the time.
Ji.
Naib. You have a wazir, and then you have a deputy wazir. Yeah. So naib wazir or something like that. Yeah. So means somebody who is deputizing. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, what happened to my screen?
Brother Qasim, when we say dipty, so a naib file with dipty, file is subject. I think there are 2 names for file in English when we talk about subject and the active participle. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, same thing. Okay. So when is a noun mansoob? Ismu inna. So ismu inna is always mansoob. We know that already. Khabar kana is always mansoob. Kana ta'amu lazizan. We cannot say lazizun. Mafulun bihi, we know, is always mansoob. Mafulun fihi, which is zarf, is always mansoob. Maful lahu, we have not studied yet. It's always mansoob as well. So we will study that later on. So I will put an asterisk over here that we have not studied yet. Maful ma'ahu, we have not studied this also. This is also always mansoob. And then we have mafulun mutlaq. We have studied some of it. Uzkurullaha zikran kasiran. So it is what is maful mutlaq? Maful mutlaq is a noun which is coming from the same verb that is used before it. Yeah. So uzkurullaha zikran kasiran. This is from the same verb, so it is coming here, and it is the name of it is mafulun mutlaq. We will study more about it inshallah later on. And then hal, we will be studying next lesson inshallah hal. That is we have not studied yet, so I'll put an asterisk over here. And number 9, tamyiz, we have studied that tamyiz is always mansoob. Then mustasna, we have not studied yet mustasna. And we have studied munada. We have studied munada is always mansoob as well. So out of 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we have not studied, and 6 we have studied alhamdulillah. Yeah. When is a noun majroor? In majroor case, a noun is majroor when it is, so majroor is easy because it is only 2 categories. Yeah. So a noun is majroor when it is mudaf ilayhi.
There is one more condition, right? Ismul fail for mansub category.
Just give me 1 second. Say that again, brother Faiz.
Ismul fail, if I remember correctly, also has mansub state.
Ismul fail?
They're mabni, right?
Mabni.
Yeah, they are mabni.
Okay.
They are mabni, so they will not, you know.
So the brother was saying active participle, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
ismul fa'il? Ismul fa'il.
No, file is known as active participle as also.
No, I mean to say probably I'm not getting
No,
word
but
properly.
she's talking about Brother Rashid's comments, yeah. So
Oh, okay. No, the like we use la ilaha, so ilaha is always mansub, right? Like to make it more stressed on that thing.
no, because why? What kind of law is that?
Nafiatul lil jins.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
Would it not
requires.
consider a reason for the mansub?
Yeah.
So it's so that's why I was saying that is only 11 mentioned here. So that is one of them, la nafiyatu.
Yeah.
Yeah, ismu la nafiya. So
Okay.
could be. Yeah. So there are more to it. It's mentioned over here 11. I think there are about 13. Yeah. So 2 more there. So could be those as well. Yes. Yeah.
Again, nafitul jins is mabni, right? Mabni al fath.
Mabni
No?
upon fatha. Yes. Yeah.
So it's not going to be mansub, right?
But it is always mansoob, right? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's mabni. So that's
Mabni.
why that.
Yeah. It's mabni. Yes. Yeah.
But mabni means then if it comes in a different scenario, will be fatha but will consider as marfu or majroor. However, when we did it like, it will always be mansub. So
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, it is more of
Mabni ala fatha
no,
means
it is
whatever happens, they will still retain their
yeah.
fatha.
Yeah, la nafiyatu lil jins has a ism which is mabni upon single fatha, so it will not come in the mansoob category. That is correct, yes. Okay, so majroor we have 2 categories. When you have a mudaf ilayhi is always majroor, and jar wa majroor. So easiest one is majroor category, right? Only 2 categories, yeah. Now we have next topic, which is nouns of dependent declension. Yeah, so there are some nouns which are dependent upon what they are following. Yeah, so this topic is known as at-tawabi. Tawabi means the followers. Yeah, so these nouns, they don't have their own choice. They follow what they are whoever they are following. Yeah, so they follow their endings. Yeah, so there are four grammatical elements which have no independent declension of their own. They are dependent on other nouns for their declension. These are nath. So we know that nath follows man'ut, that is adjective. It follows its man'ut in its declension. So it has no its own. It doesn't have its own. It will follow whatever man'ut is marfu. It will be marfu, mansub, majroor, whatever the case. And we have studied this in detail. Yeah. So nath follows man'ut. And the example over here are given. Over here in first sentence jadidu, second sentence jadida, and then third one jadidi, because it has to follow whatever is man'ut is having the ending, it will have the same ending. Okay, so and then second one is a tawqid. Yeah, tawqid is emphasis. That is a noun denoting emphasis, like kulluhum, all of them, nafsuhu, himself. So examples, let's take a look at them. So tawqid is emphasis, and they will have the same analysis as the muakkad, whatever is known as muakkad. Yeah, so let's keep reading. Hadarat tulabu kulluhum. So it is hadarat tulabu, the students attended. Yeah, hadarat tulabu kulluhum brings it emphasis, all the students. Qala li hazal mudiru nafsuhu. Over here, if we don't have nafsuhu, qala li hazal madiru. This principal or this teacher said to me. But if we bring in nafsuhu, it brings in emphasis to it, that himself, he said this himself. Yeah, so nafsuhu, he himself said this to me. Yeah, sa'altu tullaba kullahum. I asked the students, all of them. So tullaba kulla, right? Qala li hazal mudiru nafsu. Yeah, it is following the whatever it is emphasizing. Okay, so in the first one, hadarat tullabu kullu, not kulla kulli, right? So it is kullu because of tullabu, because it is emphasizing. And then in the third sentence, we say sallamtu ala tullabi kullihim. Yeah, kasra. Why? Because it is emphasizing the students. Yeah, so I greeted all the students.
So the
And
person,
yes,
how are we going to analyze kullu, kulla, or kulli?
tawqid. Yeah, as a tawqid.
Ismu tawqid or what?
Yeah, ismu tawqid, you can see. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is as a coming as a emphasis. Yes.
Is it mudaf
It is
ilayhi also? No.
Plus mudaf and mudaf ilayhi.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So plus mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. So this is first concept was nath. The second concept is tawqid. So when we emphasize it, when you analyze it, you will analyze it as a tawqid.
If we call it mudaf ilayhi, then the ending will be majroor, right?
No, sister is talking about hum. Kullu.
Oh, kulluhum. Okay.
Hum is mudaf ilayhi.
Okay,
Right? Yeah.
Kul brother cannot be a zarf.
No.
But we can look
Is
at it like Nath Manut as well, right? This like Tullabu Kullahum.
No, because it not necessarily will match all four.
Yeah, it's nakira
Yes.
ma'rifa.
And plus,
But it does become Marifa if it's the hum attached
yeah,
to
but
it.
it's not an adjective though. It's a so taqid is better. So nafsuhu, yeah, it does not have. So for example, if I say hadarat talibatu kulluhum. Yeah. So in this case, it does match the gender. But if I say hadarat talibatu kulluhum, Yeah.
Oh.
All the female students were present. Now the gender is not matching, so it cannot be nath. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
in the sentence, I asked the headmaster himself. So nafsuhu, can that be the second mafulun be?
no, it's actually the file. Yeah. Mudiru
Oh,
is our
file.
file,
Saltu.
right? Yes.
File is myself. I am asking, right? Saltu. So tu is the file.
No, Kala li. Kala li.
No, the second sentence. Saltul mudira nafsahu.
Oh, okay. Sa'altul mudira nafsahu.
Tu
Sa'altul
is the
mudira.
file.
Tu is the file, which is myself. Mudira
Yeah.
is your mafulun bihi. I
Yeah.
asked the principal. Nafsahu.
Himself. Yeah,
Nafsahu.
nafsahu.
Nafsa is your ta'kid
Yeah. I was
plus
asking if
mudaf,
nafsahu
and
can be
then
mafulun bihi number 2.
yeah, no, it's not mafulun bihi number 2. It is your, because it is emphasizing, it cannot be by itself, right? It is emphasizing that himself. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
It's not a separatism.
yeah, it's not a separatism. Yes.
In Quran, Arab, they do make it sometimes mafulun bi thani because sa'ala has two maful.
Sala is has two maful. Yes.
Yeah, so we will have to take a look at that in the sense that it is used there. Yeah, so if we can remove it or not, that will depend on it. If we can remove it and still makes it sense, then yeah. So if I say Sa'altu nafsahu, yeah, so it does not make sense. Who are we talking about?
It's not separating the first file. It's the
Yeah,
it becomes a part of that.
It does not make sense. Sa'altu nafsahu. I asked, himself, but doesn't. I don't know. Yeah,
Nafsahu, yeah.
nafsahu, himself. But
Yeah.
if we know from the context already, we are talking about, and we know, then it's different. But other than that, the sentence is not complete. That who are we talking about here? So here the tawqid nafsun and kullu follows the muakkad. Yeah, muakkad. The muakkad is the noun which is emphasized. Yeah. So just remember that taqid and muakkad. Yeah. Now my caution is that this topic is not that very crucial. Okay. So take it lightly. We don't need to be. Some topics are very, very important. Then I go deep and I ask you to go deep also, right? But some topics, if they are not used that much, then we do not need to worry too much, inshallah. For example, Naat Manut comes all the time, yeah. So we have to be very strong with that. But topics which are not very deep, then we should take it, inshallah, lightly also. C is Matuf. So Matuf, that is a noun joined by to another by a conjunction like wow and wow, which means and. For example, kharaja hamidun wa sadiquhu, talab al mudiru hamidan wa sadiqahu. So this is in first case it is sadiqu. Why? Because matuf upon file, and file is marfu. In the second one it is mansub. Why? Because it is connected with the mafulun bihi. In the third one it is sadiqi. Why? Because it is following something which is majroor, so it has to be majroor as well. Yeah, so these are known as wa tawabe. Yeah, so tawabe is naat manut is tawabe, takid or tawkid is tawabe, and then matuf is tawabe, and number 4 is badal is also tawabe. Badal always follows the i'rab of mubdal minhu. Yeah. So a noun in position to another noun. Yeah. So anajaha akhuka Hashimun. Did your brother Hashim succeed? So anajaha hazat talibu. Has the student passed? Yeah. So this is badal ismu ishara plus alif lam. That's one kind of badal, right? We know that. Another kind of badal is this is Akhu and Hashim. We can replace it. We can say Anajaha Hashimun, or we can say Anajaha Akhuka Hashimun. Yeah. So this is badal, two kinds of badal. Both of them are, Dr. Saab is explaining each one of us separately to us, that to be able to see. So all of them examples you see, he brings this kind of badal, which is haza plus alif lam, and he brings the other kind of badal as well. So let's read this sentence. So Arifu akhaka Hashiman. I know akhaka, I know your brother Hashim. Yeah. So I know your brother Hashim. So this Hashiman, why is it Hashiman? Because it is following the i'rab of akhaka, which is mansub. So Hashiman is mansub. Aina ghurfatu akhika Hashimin. Why Hashimin here? Because akhi is majroor. Ghurfatu akhi mudaf ilayhi, it is majroor. So it has to, then this is the badal of it has to follow the ending of mubdal minhu. Yeah. Okay, so that takes care of the nouns. The nouns, their i'rab, all of that is taken care over here. Now we look at the verbs. So actually verbs, I want to go on a separate sheet. Let's go over here. So we, just like we did the that there are two kinds of nouns, morab and mabni. The verbs, we do the same thing. So the verbs al-af'al. So the verbs are also of two kinds, morab and mabni. Morabun and mabniyun. Okay, so under mabni we have fi'l madin. Fi'l madin, we always say fi'l madin mabni ala this and this, right? Fi'l amr is also mabni. And what else in mudare? What else we have mabni? Hunna plus antunna. Antunna in mudare. Remember, we know that from our mudare conjugation that whenever we are doing mudare conjugation, we say there are three categories of mudare, right? One is, 5 in your pocket. Then you have afalul khamsa, noon comes and noon goes. And the third category is mabni, which is hunna and antunna. So we put them under mabni category over here. These are the three which are mabni. Madin, amrin, fellow amrin, and hunna and antunna in mudare. They are mabni. Under morab, you have mudare. Mudare is morab, except hunna and antunna, right? So we remove hunna and antunna from here and we put them in the mabni one, antunna. Hunna and antunna are not morab, and other than that, all of them are morab, yes. So mudare is morab, means mudare can be marfu, mudare can be mansub, mudare can be majzoom, never majroor, right? The mudare can never be majroor, but it is always going to be either marfu, mansub, or majzoom, those three, right? So under mudare, so I'm just writing again mudare over here. Mudareun. you have three kinds of alamat. Al-alamatu asliya, and then under asliya, which ones are there? 5 in your pocket. 5 in your pocket. Marfu, how do we know? Marfu will be equal to Dhamma. Mansoob, Fatha. And Majzoom, Sakoon, or Jazam or Sakoon, whichever you want to call. Yeah. So this is Mudare, one category, Alamatul Asliyatu. Then you have Alamatu Al-Farayatu. Under Alamat Farahiyat, you have two categories. One is Af'alul Khamsa. Khamsa, which is Af'alul Khamsa means noon comes and noon goes, right? So Sabuti noon, Sabutin noon is a sign of what? When do
Marfu.
Marfu. So Sabutin noon is equal to Marfu, and Hasfin noon is equal to Hasfun. Yeah, Hasfun noon equal to Mansoob and Majzoom.
Jazam.
Majzoom, yes. So in Afalul Khamsa, one is that you can fix the noon, that means it's marfu. You take it away, that means it's either mansoob or majzoom, depending on what comes before it. Yeah. And then so that's Afalul Khamsa is one category. The other category is majzoom of Nakis. So majzoom of Nakisun, yeah. So Hasfi harfi illatin. Hasfi harfi illa, yeah. So
The hardest.
that's the hardest, yes. So you drop the basically weak letter, yeah. So for nakis verbs, meaning for nakis verbs. Nakis, by nakis I mean Motallul Lami, right? So Motallul Lami, yeah. So for example, Yamshi, yeah, Masha Yamshi. So if I have before it Lam Yamshi, how can I say Lam Yamshi like this? Lam Yamshi. This is now I drop the Ya got dropped, yeah. So we will say Failun Mudariun Majzumun Bi Hasfi Harfi Illati, yeah. Lam Yamshi, yeah. So if we are dropping the third radical because it's a weak, then we will call it alamatu fara'iyatu, not asliyatu. It will be alamatu fara'iyatu, yeah. So under fara'iyya you have two categories: noon comes and noon goes, or you drop the weak letter. So those two are fara'iyya. And then the third one is taqdiri, al alamatu التقديري علامات التقديري. Which is latent ending or hidden endings, right? So those are the translation we know already. So under these you have two categories. You have two categories under these. One is Nakis. Nakis, but marfu and mansub. So Nakis, marfu and mansub. Not majzoom. Majzoom, we told that they are under over here, right? They are under over here majzoom, but under Nakis, marfu and mansub are comes under alamatu takdiri. For example, for marfu, I say yamshi. Yamshi. Actually, there is a dhamma there. I'm going to put it in a box. That means it is takdiri, it is estimated, yeah. So, and for mansub, yamshi, or not yamshi, ya can take a fatha. So for mansub, I'll give you another example, which is yarda. So, for example, yarda. Yarda, there is a fatha over here if it is mansub, but you don't see it, you don't write it, it is estimated or takdiri. So that's one category of alamatu takdiri for af'al, which is morab, af'al, mudare. Yeah. So that is one. And the second category of takdiri is majzoom verbs of mudaf verbs. So majzoom of majzoom of mudaf verbs. Mudaf meaning doubly letters. Mudaf verbs. Doubly letters. Yeah. So their majzoom is takdiri. Yeah. So what happens? For example, we say lam yamur. Marra yamurru is a doubly letter. So yamur like this. Yeah. Now there is a sukoon at the end because of lam. So it is, there are two ra's and both the ra has a sukoon on it. That's what the jazm means. But in order to pronounce, what do? Lam ya mur ra. We put a temporary fatha on it just to be able to pronounce it. So what do we say? That this we will say failun mudariun. So I can write it mudariun majzumun bi sakunil muqaddarati. Muqaddarati. Yeah. So I will say that this fail yamurra is mudariun majzumun bi sakunil muqaddarati. There is an estimated sakoon at the end. Yeah, at the end there. So this is basically in terms of verbs. So you can take a screenshot, make it nice. It's sorry that it is messy, but this is what af'als are like this. Yeah. So if you take a screenshot of it and make your own slide, then under af'al, let's do it again. Af'al are either mabni or morab. Mabni, which ones are mabni? These are mabni. Madin, Pelo Amrin, Unna and Antunna of Mudare are Mabni. Yeah. Under Morab, all Mudare are Morab except Hunna and Antunna. We remove them. And then under Mudare, then you have Alamat Asliya, which is your original endings Original endings meaning that you will see marfu for I got erased over here, marfu. Sorry. Marfu equals dhamma. Yeah. So asliya, when we will say that mudari has a original endings, when we see a dhamma at the end, fatha at the end, or a sakoon at the end. 5, 5 in your pocket. We see that all the time. Yeah. Then alamatu fariya is for noon comes and noon goes, and the majzoom of nakis. Yeah, majzoom of nakis is a secondary ending. Yeah, so we drop the weak letter. And then alamatu takdiri, when are we saying that the sign of mudare is estimated, is in two categories, in nakis, but not all nakis. Nakis marfu and mansub, we say that there is a dhamma or a fatha which is muqaddara, which is estimated at the end because we cannot put it there. And then when you have a majzoom of mudaf verbs, which are doubly letter verbs, we know that we put a fatha at the end just for pronunciation purposes. So when we put a fatha at the end, how do we then analyze it? We say that fe'lun mudari'un majzumun bi sakoon il muqaddara, but that there is a estimated or a latent or a hidden sakoon at the end. We see a fatha, but that fatha is only for temporary reasons. So this is your whole picture of your verbs of also please make your own slide.
So this the bottom part, the mudari, that comes under moribun.
Yes, yeah, mudari is morab. Yes, yeah. So mabni finishes here. That's it.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
all,
And the rest
is morab. Yes, yeah. So
yes. Okay.
this
Good.
all is morab. Yeah. Okay. So I wrote it down over here, morab again, mudari again, because of the lack of space. Yeah. So this is all mudari is over here. So make a page, write down on it of all. First we made a page of nouns. Now make a page of the verbs of all, and under say that of all are two kinds, mabni, morab, and this and that, and all of that, inshallah. Yeah. So with this, let's read what Dr. Saab is explaining in the key. So this is the summary of what we will be reading right now. Yeah. So let's look at the key, inshallah. So moods of verb. Yeah.
Brother, excuse me. When we talk about, did we talk about Amr in this Naqis? That is all in the Mabni? Because
So Amr is
Zanna,
mabni.
yeah, Amr is Mabni. So, for example, in Mudaf Zanna, it becomes Zanna Yazunnu. Now, the Amr should be Zunnu, but I think its Amr is Zunna. So it's a Taqdiri again. I think it's so how can we describe that when it's a double letter, right? Repeated one.
Making a fellow Amr from doubly letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you are analyzing the fellow Amr, then you will have to say that fellow Amrun mabniun ala. You will have to say that because fail Amr is mabni. It is not.
In case of Zunna, it will be Mabni upon again Sukun.
No, mabni upon fatha if you are putting a fatha there. But what I'm saying is that fellow Amr, when you analyze fellow Amr, you will have to say that it's mabni. Yeah, you have to say mabni, even if you are putting a fatha at the end, but still you will have to call it mabni because fellow Amr is mabni.
And the haraka or alama will be Taqdiri?
Taqdiri is we have to see how Arab book has done it. So we'll have to see that part, inshallah.
Because Zanna Yazunnu. Now Yazunnu, if I will make Amr, is with Zunna, is with a Sukun in there.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Yeah, sukun, we have to put dhamma, I think. We cannot bring it to sukun because the noon and noon dhamma. So,
yeah. So we'll have to see. We can check it out. No problem with that because look at anywhere that Arab book has analyzed it, and that will answer your question.
thank you. Yeah, inshallah.
So let's look at the moods of verbs. You have already learned in book 2, lesson 10, that Arabic verbs have three forms: Madi, Mudare, and Amr. The Madi and Amr do not undergo any changes. So they are Mabni. The Mudare undergoes changes to indicate its function in the sentence. So it's Morab. Just as the nouns have three case endings, the Mudare also has three case endings, which in English grammar are called moods. These are Marfu, Mansub, and Majzoom. You have learned that this also in book 2. The Mudare is Mabni when it is asnad to the pronouns of second and third person feminine plural, hunna and antunna. Yeah. So akhawat, al akhawatu yaktubna, the sisters are writing. Maza taktubna ya akhawatu, what are writing, what are you writing, sisters? Yeah. What are taktubna akhawatu, what are writing, sisters? Yeah. What are you writing? These two forms remain unchanged. So hunna and antunna, we know that they are mabni. Okay, so the four forms have u ending in marfu and a ending in the mansub, and loss of ending is a majzoom. So these are 5 in our pocket. It says 4 over here because one of them is duplicate, so that's why it's only 4 of them over here. So when they are marfu, you will see a dhamma at the end, and when they are mansub, you will see a fatha at the end. When they are majzoom, you will see a Sakoon at the end. These are known as alamatu al-asliyatu. Yeah, they are original endings. Then we have endings which are alamatu al-fariyatu, secondary endings. These are under A of alul khamsa, the five forms retention of the noon. So this is noon comes and noon goes, that group. Yeah, so those are under secondary ending. When we have to drop the noon, we will call it as a secondary ending. So noon comes and noon goes. So for marfu is sabuti noon, and mansub is hasfin noon, and majzoom is hasfin nooni. Noon has been dropped over here, so noon got dropped over here. Number 2 is in the naqis verbs, the ending of the majzoom is the omission of the third letter. So hasfi, harfi, illati. Hasfi, hasfi, harfi, illa. Then yeah, so the weak letter got dropped in all of them. Yatlu, when you put lam before it, you drop the wow got dropped. Yabki, you would drop the ya. Yansa, you drop the alif maksura, you got lam yansa. Yeah, so these are known as secondary endings, which is alamatu al-farayiyatu. Yeah, and then you have the latent endings or the estimated endings. In the naqis verbs, the following endings are latent. Yeah, so in the naqis verbs, so the u ending of the raf in verbs ending in ya, waw, and alif. So we cannot put amshi you. That is latent over here. Atlu wu. This is latent over here. Ansa, dhamma is latent over here. Yes, on all of that. Yeah. Over here, uridu and ansa. This is an makes fail mudare mansub. So there is a latent fatha at the end. That's what it is means. Now these are all latent endings or takdiri endings. So uridu an atluwa. The waw can take a fatha, so no problem with that. Yeah. So those are basically waw can have it, but not the alif maksura cannot have it, and ya can also have a fatha, so that is not latent. This is your normal ending, which
Excuse me,
is
brother Qasim. Just one
yes.
second, Fahid. So, how do we pronounce this? This is atlu. It will be atlu, right? Because this is not no wow there, but atlu, and this will be ansa or ansa.
Ansa, so ansa, but you know that this fatha is latent. It's not written. I just wrote it in a box so that we know that it is there, but we don't see it.
Yeah, but we are pronouncing it as alif, ansa, right?
That's correct. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because it is alif maksura. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the second. So I already spoke about this. That these ones which are the weak letters and also your mudaf, when they are majzoom, then their ending is latent. The sukoon of the jazm in mudaf verbs. So lam ahujja. So it was actually lam ahuj with the sukoon at the end.
Just going back to the previous one, uridu an atlu with the fatha on the waw. So we, while pronouncing also, we should pronounce
it,
this
yes.
wa.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Uridu an atluwa, yeah.
Atluwa, okay.
Atluwa, so atluwa waw is okay with the fatha, yeah, so no problem with that. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so this one over here, lam ahuj, because of pronunciation, we put a fatha there, but actually there is a sukoon muqaddara there, yeah. So here ahujju drops the dhamma after lam and becomes lam ahuj. Ahuj with the sukoon at the end. As it involves iltiqa'u sakinain, a fatha is added, so it becomes lam ahujja. So this is, there is a latent sukoon there. Yeah, so that's all. So that finishes our lesson number 1, the key part. We have to now start reading the text part, inshallah. So let's do that. So will be a lot of repetition. So we'll go to try to absorb as much as we can. It's mostly revision for us, inshallah. So let me just have my book in front of me also. So lesson number 1. So lesson 1 is kind of it's not like it's more theoretically part with it. So do not worry about memorizing it, knowing all of it. Just knowing the concept is important, but if we forget, it's natural, it's normal, it's a lot of information there, so no problem with that. Yeah. So al-i'rabu wal bina'u. Yeah. So declension and being mabniya. So al-i'rab means declension. Bina means mabniya, non-declension. So this is declension. And this is non-declension. Well, bina is non.
So it's a bina with the ba with kasra, right?
Yes, there's a kasra bina. Yeah. So fil asmai number 1. So we talk about nouns. Al ismu imma morabun wa imma mabniun. So a noun is either mabni or morab. This is part of our homework. We did that. فالمورب ما تغير آخره بسبب عاملي. Nahv means example. So what is morab? What's ending changes because of some amil, some agent which makes it change. Amil means that, for example, you have a lam before it, or for the nouns, you have harf jar before it. That is a amil that is making the
Worker, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Worker or some agent, the doer that makes it marfu or mansub or majzoom. Yeah. So ja al mudarrisu Mudarrisu is our marfu. Why? Because it is the file. So file is always marfu. So Sa'altu al-mudarrisa and then Sallamtu alal mudarrisi. So we look at examples. So this is mudarris is our morab morab noun. Yeah. So it's mudarrisu, mudarrisa, mudarrisi. And this is our original endings. Yeah, original endings. Wal mabniu ma la taghayyiru akhiruhu bisababi amili naam. And mabni is words ending does not change. Even there is a some amil there, it does not change. Ja haulai. Yeah. These came. So now haulai in all three is the same, whereas in the first one it is marfu, in the second one it is mansoob, and in the third one it is majroor. So when something is mabni, we say fi mahalli rafin. Yeah, in the first one we will say ja haulai, haulai mabniun fi mahalli rafin, and then like that. Yeah, so all of them are because haulai is ismu ishara, and ismu ishara we know is mabni, is from mabni category, right? Wal morabu wal mabniu min al asma'i. So and morab and mabni are among the nouns. Al asma'u kulluha morabatun. All nouns are morab. Ma'ada al fi'atil atiyati. Ma'ada means except. Ma'ada means except.
Why illa is not used here? Illa.
Yeah, you have a
Al-asma'u
choice.
illa. Okay.
Yeah, so you have a choice. So ma'ada is same as illa, except. Yeah. So all the nouns are morab except these categories which are following. Ad-damair. So we looked at it already. Misl is, for example, huwa, huma, hum, all of them. Hazihi, damairu, rafu. These are all the pronouns of marfu.
Excuse me, brother. Sorry. What is this ma'ada al-fi'at? Oh, al-fi'at, right? Means the alifs, right?
No, fi'atun means group. Fi'at means
Fi'at means
groups.
these are two groups. Fi'atun.
Groups. No,
They two.
groups is plural.
Oh, fi'atun, yes. Fi'atun, yeah. Fi'atin.
By the way, fi'atun is used in the Quran Majid, yeah, so
Group, yes.
yeah.
Surah
So
Kaf, I think.
no, that is
No.
fityatun. Fityatun
Oh,
is
that is fi'atun. That's just young
fi'at-
boys.
fi'atun. Yeah, it is. I believe it is used in the Quran Majid, but you can take a look. And the jama is fi'at, fi'atin. Yeah, so
Yeah,
fi'at
group as well. And
groups.
then it was interesting here, brother. If we can just slide up a little bit, scroll up. It says Imma Shakir wa Imma Kafura in Surah Dar.
Yes.
This is exactly like that.
Yeah. Either or.
Imma Hadina Imma Shakura.
Yeah. Either or. Yeah. Either or. Imma and imma comes 2 times, means either or. Okay, so these are the damairs, one category which are mabni. Second category is asmaul ishara. They are mabni also. So haza, hazihi, zalika, hazani wa hatani, morabani, except hazani and hatani, which are two morabs. Yeah, so they are morab. We know that already. Asmaul mausula are also mabni, except allazani and allatani, morabani. They are morab. Asmaul istifham are morab, are mabni. Man, aina, and then ma, mata, kaifa. Ba'da duruf. So some of the zarf, which are iza, al-ana, haisu, amsi. Important to know their meaning, all of them. So we should know them. Asmaul af'al. So amin, ufin, and ahin. Al-adadu, murakkabatu. The compound numbers. These are also mabni. And Dr. Sab is explaining over here that al-juzul awwal min isna ashara morabun. So 12 is morab. Okay, so the first part of juz awwal, first part of isna ashara. So isna ashara is marfu here. Second one mansoob. The third one majroor. So first part, which is isna part, is morab. Ashara is mabniya. Okay, so first part can be morab of number 12. علامات الإعراب الأصلية والفرعية. علامات الإعراب الأصلية في الاسم. So the original or the original endings are Dhamma, Fatha and Kasra. So that we know already. وهناك علامات الأخرى فرعية, and there are secondary signs also. وهي في الأنواع الآتية من الأسماء, and the secondary endings are Jama Muannas Salim. What is the secondary ending? علامات النصب فيه الكسرة نحو خلق الله السماوات والأرض. So in the Jama Muannas Salim you have tun, tin and tin. So which one is Faraya? Secondary is tin, supposed to be tan, right? Tin. So that's what it's saying over here. Alamatu nasb fihi al kasratu. So Jama Muannas Salim, the Alamatu nasb is a kasra, which is secondary ending. It is not normal. It is not original. Mamnu min as-sarf also have a secondary endings. For example, Alamatul Jarri fihi fathatu. So izhab ila fir'aun. Yeah. So Fir'aun is over here, secondary ending, because it is mamnu min as-sarf. Yeah. Asmaul Khamsa, the 5 special nouns, wahiya, abuka, akhu, hamu, fu, zu, all of them, they have a secondary endings. They don't have the primary endings. So alamatu raf, what is the alamat of being marfu is waw. Aja'a abuka. So this waw is telling me that it is marfu when they come as a mudaf, of course. And then aba and abi. Yeah. So alamat of marfu is waw. Alamat of mansub is alif. Alamat of majroor is ya. So Torabul Asmaul Khamsati bihazal alamati iza kanat mudafatan ila ghairi ya'il mutakallim. Yeah. So how do we do the analysis or the i'rab of these? Is when they are coming as a mudaf, not usually. Abun can be abun, so for example, Dr. Sahib is giving us that normal is akhun, akhan and akhin. Yes. But when they are coming as a mudaf, then they take the special alamat, which is alamatu far'iyatu, waw, alif, and ya. Next category of mabni is jama muzakkar. Secondary ending is, we are doing secondary ending, right? Secondary ending is jama muzakkar salim. So muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina, mudarrisuna, mudarrisina, mudarrisina. So what is the alamat of marfu? Is a waw. Alamatu nasb is ya, and alamatu jar is ya. So this is basically, we know already, alhamdulillah, but it's only written in Arabic, so looks like difficult, but it's basic, we know already, inshallah. Musanna, the duals. So kullu alamati fihi fariyatun, all the time it will have the secondary endings. So alif is marfu, ani, mansoob will be aini, and majroor will be aini as well. Yes. So al-i'rabu
Can I
al-taqdiriyu.
ask a question here?
Yes.
This is alamatul jarri. Okay, that's all good. Alamatul jarri, yes.
Okay, so now the secondary and the latent endings, alamatu at-taqdiriyu, which is hidden endings here. لا تظهر علامات الإعراب في ثلاثة أنواع من. So among the nouns, 3 times the alamat are latent. So we have to estimate them. When maksur, mankus, and mudaf ila ya mutakallim, which we did already in our last class also and part of the homework as well. Yeah. So maksur huwa al-ismu al-mu'rabu allazi akhiruhu alifun lazimatun nahw mustashfa al-fata al-asa. Yeah. So what is maksur is explained over here, which has a alif maksura at the end. Could be a alif maksura ya, dartless ya, or could be a stretched alif as well. Yeah, so those are the nouns which end with them. Their ending is latent, their ending is hidden. Yeah. So in this case, then what do we do? So example is given over here. Qatal al-fata al-afa bil asa. Yeah. The Qatala al-fata. Fata means a young boy. Al-afa means a snake. Asa means a stick. Yeah. So Qatala, the boy killed. Qatala means to kill. Yeah. So the boy killed the snake with the stick. Yeah. So how do we analyze it now? So Qatala al-fata. Al-fata is this is our
File, right?
file.
First
Yeah.
file.
File. So it is marfu.
Marfu.
There is a estimated dhamma at the end. Al-afa is mafulun bihi. So there is a fatha which is latent, and then bil asa there is a kasra. Yeah, it is a kasra over here because it is majroor. Kasra there is which is latent. Yeah, so all of these are and that's what it is explaining over here to us, that marfu, maful, mansub and majroor, but we don't see the endings because all of these endings are latent, they are muqaddara.
Brother, asa is always written like that. Ain,
Yeah.
fatha, sad, and
Yes.
alif.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Number 2 is mankus. So huwa al-ismul mu'rabu allazi akhiruhu ya'un lazimatun. The one which has a ya at the end. Ya at the end. Maksurun ma qablaha. So has to have a kasra before it. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not, but in case it has to have a kasra. So all of these have a kasra before it. Kasra, 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 and kasra. Yeah. So these are known as mankus. Yeah. And what happens with mankus? We do not see the dhamma, fatha. Fatha we can, but dhamma and kasra we cannot. So those are estimated over here. So tukaddiru fihi dhamma wa kasra. Fatha is okay, but tukaddiru we estimate in it dhamma and kasra. Wa tazharu fihi al-fathatu, and the fatha shows up. So sa'ala al-qadi al-muhamiyya. So qadi, you is latent. Hamiya is okay, we can see it. Anil jani. This
Latent.
is
Majroor.
also, yeah, majroor. It is kasra is your latent. Yes, this kasra is actually under noon, and the ending kasra is a latent over here. What is the meaning? The judge asked the lawyer. Mahami is lawyer. Anil Jani is the culprit. Yeah. So taqulu fil arabi hazil kalimati, we say when doing the Arab of these sentences or these words, al-qadi fa'ilun marfuun wa alamatu raf'i al-dammatu al-muqaddaratun. Yeah, dammatun muqaddaratun. Yeah. So this wording is important, I would say, that because we say it all the time. Yeah. So al-muhamiya mafulun bihi mansubun alamatu nasbihi fathatun zahiratun. versus muqaddaratun. Notice the difference, right? Zahiratun is basically visible, muqaddaratun is hidden. Al-jani majrurun bi an, alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddaratun. Yeah, so there is a kasra which is estimated at the end. Yeah.
Dr. Qasim, 1 second, can we go to the slide? I mean, al-hamiya, say, alamatul nasb fatadarat, it says mafulun bihi. But usually when we do analysis, then its function we write at the end is not correct. But we write the alamatul nasb fatadarat mafulun bihi.
No, we say mafulun bihi wa alamatu nasbihi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is, for example, when we describe these, I think the pattern is first we talk about the grammatical haraka or whatever it is. It's a fi'l or harf or ism, and then the function is at the end. That's what my understanding was, but maybe not in this example or something. But is there a general pattern, right? When we explain or when we do.
Usually we say, first of all, we say file or mafulun bihi, and then explain if not needs to be more. Yeah.
So in this case, it will be ism first, for example, and then.
Yeah. So we say fa'ilun marfun wa alamatu raf'ihi. Yeah. So we say like that. Yes.
Right.
All the
Yeah.
time. All the time. Yeah. First we say it. Yeah. What happened to my screen? Okay. So, وقد يكون منقوص محذوف الفاء, and sometimes qad is when it comes with a fi'l madi, that means harfu tahqiq. Yeah, and basically something that has happened, no doubt it has happened. And qad with kana yakunu, with yakunu with mudare, so qad plus mudare means maybe. So maybe write it down also, that maybe. Yeah, so or sometimes. Yeah, sometimes وقد يكون منقوص محذوف الياء, and sometimes the manqus is mahzuf of ya. So for example, zahaba qadin, so when it has al qadi, we wrote it like this, al qadi. But when you drop the alif lam, when we saw the last time we did it, the example that how what happens to the ya got dropped, qadin. So that's another way of writing it like this is qadin. Yeah. So zahaba qadin ila muhamin. So the judge went to the muhamin, to the lawyer. Yeah. So taqulu fil i'rabi hataini kalimataini. Then when we are doing the i'rab, we say the following two sentences. Qadin fa'ilun marfuun wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatul muqaddaratun alal ya'il mahzufati. That the qadin is marfu, and its alamat is a sign of marfu is damma muqaddara, an estimated damma alal ya'il mahzufati, upon ya which has been dropped. Yeah. Muhamin majrurun bi ila. Muhamin is majroor because of ila. Alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddaratun. So and its sign of being majroor is a kasra, estimated kasra, alal ya'il mahzufati, upon ya which is dropped. Yeah. So this is more for those of us who like that, some of us like that they want to go deeper into analysis and have the terminology. Then it is more important for them to know the terminology. I'm not that much great fan of terminology. As long as you have the understanding, that is more important than to be able to say the whole sentence. So understanding is the most important part, inshallah. But if you can memorize it, that's good too, inshallah.
Brother Qasim,
Yes.
if we had ra'aytu before qadin, what is it gonna be? Ra'aytu qadin or ra'aytu something else? Qadan or something like that?
No, qadiyan. Because
Qadiyan. Okay.
yeah, because ya. So it will be, sorry.
But if we are not putting a ya on that, then qadan or
So if it is mafulun bihi, qadi yan. If there is a alif lam, then al qadiya. Okay, number 3, al mudafu ila ya mutakallim. So mudaf ila ya mutakallim is always estimated. Zamili, which was actually zamilu plus ya, right? So there is a dhamma which is estimated. Yeah, tuqaddiru fihi alamatu salasad. Da'a jaddi, my grandfather invited. Da'a yad'u means to invite also. So jaddi is my grandfather. Ustazi ma zumala'i. So what's happening over here? Da'a. So let's analyze it. For example, so we'll say fe'lu madin. And then jaddi is our file. Yeah, so file wa alamatu raf'ihi al-dammatu muqaddara ala al-dammatu al-muqaddara. So upon there is a dhamma over here which is estimated. Ya pulled it to jaddi, right? Ustazi is my mafulun bihi wa alamatu nasbihi fathatul muqaddara. And it got pulled because of yama. And then ma zumalai. Zumalai is natural. We see a kasra at the end. So not a problem with that. So this is
Dua jaddi mean invite
yeah. Da yadu means to invite.
To invite is, and it's different from dua in Urdu.
Yeah. So da yadu means to invite. From there, a noun is du'aun, which means an invocation, basically calling upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to do dua. Yes, it's from the same root. Okay, so this is an analysis given over here to us of all three. So jaddi fa'ilun marfun wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatul muqaddara. And then the second one is mansub wa alamatu nasbihi fathatul muqaddara, and the third one is alamatu jarrihi kasratul muqaddara. Whereas we see a kasra over here, so Dr. Saab explains over here that some of the grammarians, they say this kasra is muqaddara, the others say this kasra is not muqaddara. We can see it, so it is there. So both the analysis are fine. So that's what is explained over here in number 2 over here. Yara ba'dan nuhati inna hazihi kasratun zahiratun. Some of the grammarians, they believe that this kasra is zahir. This is a visible kasra, not a. Okay, so this one, I don't know how to flip the page. I don't want to try it. So you'll have to read it like this, or you can, move your tablet this way. So, alamatul arabu asliyatu wal fariyatu fil ismiya. So this is original and secondary endings in the nouns. Yeah, so we will mark P for primary endings and S for secondary endings. Yeah, so let's take a look at the sentences. First sentence is Ja'a means came. Al abna'u. Yeah, so al abna'u, putting a dhamma over here. This is primary or secondary?
Primary.
Primary, right? So this is primary. Wal banatu.
Primary.
Primary. Wal walidani.
Secondary.
Secondary because dual came. Walidani, walidaini, walidaini. Yeah, 2 boys, right? Musanna, this is dual. Yeah. Wal akrabuna.
Primary.
secondary.
No. This is Jama Muzakkar Salim. Secondary.
Secondary.
secondary. Wa Ibrahimu,
Faria,
Faraya.
Mamnoon, sir.
primary, because there is a dhamma there, but you can
So
also say
Mamnoon is, so
surf
this
is
is
secondary. Yeah, so secondary is more appropriate. Yeah, secondary. And then wa akhuhu is
Secondary.
also secondary, right? Now we look at the second example. So ra'aytu, I saw, al abna'a, primary, right?
Yeah.
Wal banati, primary or secondary?
This is
Secondary.
primary.
Primary, yes.
No,
Second, we can say.
secondary,
But
secondary.
This is Maksum. Okay, this is second.
Secondary because Jama Muannas Salim supposed to have a fatha, take a kasra, right? This is mafulun bihi, right? Raitu, I saw, abna, all of them are mafulun bihi, right? So alamatu nasb, mansub, yeah. So mansub, it's taking a kasra, secondary. Wal wale daini, secondary.
yeah, secondary.
yeah.
Secondary. Wal akrabina, secondary. Wa Ibrahima, secondary. And then wa
Again,
akhahu,
secondary.
wa
Yeah.
akhahu, secondary. Number third, sallamtu ala, I greeted upon, al abna'i, primary.
Yeah.
Wal banati, primary.
Mhm.
Wal walidaini,
Primary.
secondary.
Secondary.
Secondary. Wal akrabina, secondary. Wa Ibrahima, for sure, secondary.
Yeah.
Wa akhihi, secondary.
Secondary.
Secondary. That's it. Yeah. So this is all we have to do.
So Jama Muannas Salim or Jama. So when it is like we call only Nasb status is secondary.
Secondary. Yes,
Okay.
that's correct. Yes.
Not all together. Only Nasb status secondary.
Secondary. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So if you go back the last class, we did mention that, and we did wrote that. Yes.
Mm.
Okay. So now we continue. Al-Arabu at-Taqdiri. Yeah. So these are all now estimated or latent endings. Yeah. But we will put it Dhamma, Fatha or Kasra just for our own purposes. Yeah. So Ja'a Sadiqi. So my friend came. Sadiqi. My friend came. We put a wow over here, wow, and to make it matuf, right? So that it will be same ending as whatever the Sadiqi. So Sadiqi is it taqdiri, right? Because of
Yeah,
mutakalim. So we put a dhamma here and put a box on it. That this is taqdiri. Wal mahami you. We put a dhamma here and a box on top. Wal Mustafa dhamma and box, because all of these are estimated, right? We agree. So dhammatul muqaddara, dhammatul muqaddara, dhammatul muqaddara. Mansub, ra'aytu, I saw. Sadiqi, now there is a fathatul muqaddara there. Wal muhami, ya, I can put a ya here. This is not muqaddara because ya can take a fatha, no problem. Wal Mustafa, there is a fatha at the end which is estimated, right? So number 3 is sallamtu ala sadiqi. So this is a visible kasra. So some grammarians say this is visible, some say no, it's not visible. So muqaddara or zahira, no problem with both of them. Al muhami ji, there is a muqaddara kasra, and wal Mustafa, there is a kasra which is muqaddara, right? So that is, and then alamatu asliya wal fariya wal zahira wal muqaddara. So this is basically the same example given to us. I don't think we need to do that again. Yeah, somebody was saying something.
Yes, I was asking you the question. If we say هذا أخي Hamid, for example, so in that case, what will be the analysis of أخي?
Haza akhi. Akhi will be your khabar.
No, I mean, as in like breaking down the, it's i'rab, the declension, yeah.
Yeah, so akhi will
Because
be your, yeah, so
yeah,
it will be muqaddara. Your sign is kasratul muqaddara.
Ala
Because
what?
you will say akhi khabarun wa alamatu raf'ihi khabarun marfuun wa alamatu raf'ihi kasrat dammatul muqaddara.
But it is not marfu by dhamma, so can we say wow?
Oh, you're bringing the 5 special nouns, yeah?
Yes, that's what I did exactly.
Yeah. So yes, yeah.
Okay, bro. Just like
Yeah. Okay, so this is basically Hadara al Abna'u. This is our primary ending. Wal Banatu primary ending. Wal Walidani secondary endings. Wal Akrabuna secondary. Sorry.
Whether time is over?
Oh, is it? Oh, yes, secondary. And let me just finish this one and then we will stop over here. Ibrahimu primary, wa akhuhu secondary, wa Sadiqi
Ibrahimu,
secondary.
how come it's I think above we said the secondary, I think.
Because we see a Dhamma. Yeah, you can put secondary as well because this is Mamnu min as-sarf. Yeah, so secondary is probably
Min
better. That's good, Brother Anwar. MashaAllah. Wal
But we,
Muhammiya.
but when we do Iraq, we do say it's proper mafu, a proper mansub. We say
Yeah.
maful and
Yeah, so in my request will be both of them will be fine. If you say it's primary or secondary, it's not. This whole chapter is about understanding. Is not very useful in when we are basically analyzing the Quran Majid. The understanding is important. That when you see Ibrahimu or Ibrahima, you have to know that okay, it's coming over here. Ilah came before it, and this is still Ibrahima. Why? That part is more important than knowing the terminology, inshallah. Yeah. So
If this is becoming, it's coming as a file, then we can say it's a primary ending. If it's a file, because me has Dammatu Zahira.
Yeah. That's correct. Let us stop over here. So I don't want to continue, and then we'll go over, inshallah. So we will continue next week, inshallah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا ربنا زدنا علما أجمعين ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم ارزقنا تلاوة القرآن الكريم آناء الليل وأطراف النهار يا رب العالمين واجعله لنا إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة اللهم أنزل رحمتك وسكينتك علينا يا أرحم الراحمين إنك على كل شيء قدير سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. So the class is officially stopped. I will be still here if anybody has any question.
So, Brother Qasim, in this lesson, actually, we already learned this too.